Poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade Grownish Season 2, Episode 12 review. This is my first time reviewing Grownish. I really love this show. It's one of my favorites. I believe it was on my top 10 television shows of 2018 list. It's produced by Kenya Barris and Yara Shahidi, Anthony Anderson, Lawrence Fishburne. It's an all-star stellar cast. I love the show. It's on Freeform. It's a spinoff of the critically acclaimed award-winning show Blackish. I loved it. And tonight's episode was so good. They touched on so many important, fascinating topics. So, we start off tonight's episode exactly where we left off on the last episode of the mid-season finale with Zoey reeling from her daddy cutting her off financially because he found out she cheated on her test. She was failing her classes and shit, and he tired of her and her spoiled ass shenanigans. And she's in the quad and she runs into Aaron while crying. He thinks that Anna, her best friend, told her that they've been messing around and says that he and Anna never meant to hurt her. So she's like, "What are you talking about, Aaron? What are you talking about?" And he like, "Oh, I'm just tripping or whatever." So he trying to play it off. But she like, "No, Aaron, what are you talking about? What do you mean you and Anna never meant to hurt me?" And he was finally admits that they've been kicking it behind her back. And Zoey just like, "You know what, Jesus? Not today, Satan. Not to motherfucking day. Ain't nobody got time for this shit." So she just walked the fuck off. So this poses the question, is Anna wrong? Even though Zoey and Anna were never in a quote unquote relationship, they were in a situationship. Let me know down below, what do you feel if you watch tonight's episode? Do you think that it's wrong if your homegirl messes with somebody that you used to talk to? You never slept with him, but you did have deep feelings for him and y'all were talking to each other. And it was kind of, a little bit serious, even though y'all didn't have the title. This situationship relationship can go so many different ways. So how would you feel? Do you feel like Anna was wrong? Let's talk down below. Let's have a conversation. I think I'm gonna do a poll in this video. I'm gonna try to link up a poll up in here too. We're gonna do a poll on whose side are you on, Team Zoey or Team Anna. So the poll will be up here. There'll be a little eye. You press on the eye and then the poll will drop down. Hopefully it'll work out. So Anna receives a text message from Aaron telling her that Zoey no bitch. And so as soon as she received the text message, Zoey walks through the door and she like, "Hey girl," like, "Hey." And Zoey was like, "Hey," and just looked at her and walked right past her and ran in her room and threw up in the trash can. I was like, "Girl, you have had a rough day. You done got cut off by your daddy. You almost got kicked out of school. You done found out your best friend was fucking with one of your exes." Like, Zoey can't win for motherfucking losing. So Anna sits down and talks to the girls, Nomi, Sky, and Jazz, about everything. And they tell her that she wrong. Jazz calls her a snake ass bitch. I live for Chloe and Halle on this show because in real life they are such good, wholesome girls. So to see them on her cussing, well, you see they always leave the cussing stuff to Chloe and not Halle because Chloe is older than Halle. But that shit cracks me up. I just live for Chloe and Halle on her. Jazz and Sky have me dying laughing. Like, they need their own damn spinoff with just them because they are hilarious. So Sky says she respect her creep game, bitch, because she was creeping like a motherfucker, kept that secret from everybody. Anna says that she needs their help to talk to Zoey and, to try to reason with her. And Nomi tell her, "Look, bitch, you need to fix this shit. Because my parents ain't paying all this good rent for nothing. All this high-ass rent for you to fuck it all up for all of us. And then she don't pay her cut. Lo and behold, they don't know that she done got cut off by her daddy. And Zoey ain't going to have that rent, bitch." So I don't know what Zoey going to do to get this rent paid, bitch. So Aaron talks to Vivek and Doug, aka Diggy Simmons, about the situation. And Doug tells him, smashing two homegirls is treacherous. Like, you fucked up, bro. Like, that was fucked up what you did. By the way, producers, hairstylists, I hate Vivek's hair. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Vivek hair, with this front part being curled to the back with a barrel curling iron, or he either put a roller set up in the front. But I hate that little flip that he got. Like, cut that shit the fuck off. His hair look like when you used to get your hair curled to the back and get it combed through with the wide tooth comb back in the day, had your hair shaved off in the back. I hate Vivek's hair. I hate it. I hate it. It gives me I want to talk about faith, faith, the faith. Do what? Boy George. No, that's not Boy George. George Michael Tees. I hate his hair. So Aaron wants to take Zoey to check on her, and Doug remind him, bitch, nigga, you fucking her homegirl. You think Anna gonna really respect the fact that you called to check on Zoey? And he was like, oh yeah, shit, that it will be fucked up. I'm just gonna text both of them. He was like, nigga, just give me your phone. Cause you was over here tripping. So he takes Aaron's phone from him. So the girls are all at Zoe's door, and they coax Anna to go in the room and finally talk to her. So she goes in the room, and as she goes in the room, Sky plants her phone on the floor so they can so they can see the whole conversation in the other room. So Anna apologizes to Zoey, and Zoey sits with her back to her, rubbing on a motherfucking bottle of water like it's a goddamn crystal ball or some shit. And Anna just like, I wanted to be the first person to tell you. I didn't mean for the shit to get this far, da 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 da. And Zoey finally turned around and said, you a shady piece of backstabbing trash. And I was like, well, damn, that shit went left real quick. Anna didn't even know what the fuck to say. So she was kind of just standing there looking stupid. And she was like, we never meant to hurt you. And Zoe was like, we, bitch? Now we plural up in this bitch? Oh, y'all are we now? Okay. So Zoe said, you were supposed to be my best friend. Best friends don't sleep with their friend's ex. And Anna said, with all due respect, Aaron technically is not your ex. And I was like, skirt, skirt. This is where I feel about the situation. No, Aaron and her weren't in a quote unquote relationship. They weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. No, they did not have sex. But she had feelings for that boy. So much so that she was in a love triangle with him. The whole first season was all about her love and this thing that she had for Aaron. Like, Aaron was the end all be all for her. Everybody knew how much Zoe liked Aaron and the feelings. When your friend is digging somebody like that, that person is off limits. I have been in Anna's shoes when I was a teenager, and some shit went down where I fucked my best friend, little side situation. She had a boyfriend, but she had a side situation, and me and him started fucking around behind my best friend back. It was a whole thing. Me and my best friend fell out for like 2 weeks behind the shit, and I was dead ass fucking wrong. Even though she had a nigga, and this was her side nigga, I still was wrong because that was her nigga. That was somebody that she was fucking with. I had no business fucking with him. So I've been in Anna's position and I've been in Zoe's position. And Anna was dead ass fucking wrong. Anytime your friend is digging somebody as much as Zoe was digging Aaron, that person is off limits. Off limits. And even if it was a situation where she wasn't even digging him like that, or they just talked for a day or two and it never even went somewhere, have the respect to say, hey girl, I know it didn't really go nowhere, but I just wanted to see, if you would feel some type of way if I talk to him, then that'll be another situation. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't nothing like that. And she'd be like, girl, I don't give a fuck. I didn't like that nigga. Go ahead and do what you do. But in Zoe and Aaron's case, to me, Anna is dead ass fucking wrong. So Scott say Anna's right. They were never in a relationship. They were in a situationship. Zoe say to Anna, if we weren't in a relationship, then why did you sneak around? Ding, 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 ding. She said, you knew we had feelings for each other. We hooked up, and he's met my family. By hooked up, because hooked up in this community, it could mean either fucking or we just kissed. But in this situation, she meant like kissing, rubbed on each other stuff. But I even introduced this nigga to my family. Like, remember the episode of Blackish when badass Diane was fawning over this nigga? Like, girl, you got me fucked up. So Sky remembers that Zoe chose Luca over Aaron. Like, so why you mad, sis? For if you chose Luca over Aaron, then why are you so pressed? It don't matter who I chose. He's still off fucking limits. God damn it, I don't fucking care. So Anna apologized again, and Zoey asked her if she sorry for messing with him in the first place. And Anna just stand there like, not really. Like she don't say it, but her not saying anything basically shows that she doesn't regret doing what she did. So Zoe storms out the room and she grabs Jazz's phone and she said, I hope it was worth it. And she walks out and throws Jazz's phone on the couch and she leaves. So she goes to Luca's room and tells him what happened, and he tell her he already knew. And she like, excuse you? Like, what the fuck you mean you already knew? How would you feel if, okay, this is another question. How would you feel if you dating somebody and your nigga knows that your best friend was creeping with another dude that you used to mess with and didn't tell you? I would feel some type of way. Because not so much about the dude, but about my friend. Because you let me be around somebody that's a snake that'll pull some snake shit like that on me. So that make me feel like, what kind of secrets would you then keep from me? Let's talk down below. What you feel about that? Would you be mad at your nigga for not telling you? So, um, lost my space. Anna tells the girls that Zoey says she and Aaron were never in love and they never had sex. And Nomi says so they had to have sex for him to be off limits. And Anna says yes. Do you feel like somebody that your friend hooked up with or used to talk to, that they're only off limits if they've had sex with that person? I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all. Nomi says, well, what if they had an emotional connection? Like, just because we didn't physically have sex don't mean that that person is just, open field for your ass to play on. Like, no, ma'am. So Jazz say if a dude is from my past, he's from my past and he's off limits, period. So Aaron tells the guys that he's going to talk to them in person. And Doug like, nigga, no. And he remind him like, nigga, you fuck with two friends. Like, is this not registering in your head? Aaron say, I have never had sex with Zoey. And Doug say, okay, well, how would you feel if one of us got on Zoey? And he's standing there looking stupid as fuck because he know he'll be pissed off. And that goes to show to me that Aaron still does have feelings for Zoey. So this shit between him and Anna ain't gonna go nowhere. This shit is just crumbling because it was built on a lie. So it can't go no further. It was built on a fucking lie. So um Anna now fears that she's lost her friendship with Zoey over this. Like, it's finally coming to in her head that damn, like, I really truly fucked up. Zoey goes off on Luca for not telling her that he knew. And Zoey calls Aaron her ex in the midst of going off. And Luca like, what the fuck you mean, your ex? And he calls her out for still having feelings for Aaron. And she was like, I don't, but maybe I do. I just need time to process. I got a lot of shit going on. And he was like, well, how about you process it on some other place? And so she's like, are you for real? Like, okay. And so she get her shit and she leave. I understand where he was coming from because it's just like you in a relationship with me, but you tripping off some other shit while some nigga that you claim you ain't got no feelings for. I can understand where Luke is coming from, but then on the flip side, he should understand where she's coming from. She just got betrayed by her best friend. Her daddy didn't cut her off. Like, she going through a lot of shit. So I can understand where both of them are coming from in this instance. So Zoey then links up with Vivek and Doug and talks to them about the situation. They tell her that, they all just need time to heal before any decisions are made. Vivek tells her, your homegirls love you. You need to be happy that you got friends because Vivek don't really have friends outside of Doug and Aaron and them. And he tells her, at the end of the day, Anna really does love you. So Anna gets a text from Aaron saying they need to talk, but she ignored the text and he keep on texting her and tell her to come out to the balcony. And she goes outside and he texting her and asks her, is she okay? And she like, nah. He's like, you want to talk? And she's like, nah, I just want to go to sleep. We'll talk later. And he was like, all right. And you can tell he feels sorry that they all in this fucked up situation. I just want to see where the writers are going to go with this whole Aaron and Anna situation because it bothers me, and we've had this discussion on this channel millions of times about how they always put the brother with another. Like, can a brother finally go hard for the black girl? I don't like the fact that they're making him show all of this attention and going so hard and caring so much about Anna when he was playing Zoey and giving her to run around and playing with her feelings. And then as soon as she started liking somebody else, that's when he wanted to step up. But with Anna, they got him, all on her, want to spend time with her and doing this and that. I don't like that. So I really want to see if the writers are going to call out Aaron's character. Because remember, Aaron's character is supposed to be the activist, the pro-black, this, and that. And you're supposed to be the pro-black man, but you land up here with a Latina. It's always the conscious brothers is laying up with a white girl. So I wonder, is they gonna really, I hope they go there, and this is the type of show that will go there. And I really hope they pose that question to his character and really explore that whole thing about how brothers can be so goddamn conscious and activists and pro-black and fight for your rights and then be laying up with a white woman. Can you be so pro-black and then lay up with a woman of a different persuasion every night? That is a conversation that I want to have down below in the comment section. Let's talk about that as well. So the next morning, Zoey returns, and Anna's like, girl, I'm sorry again. Like, she's so remorseful. And Zoey just stand there and look at her because she's remembered what Vivek said to her. But it's too little too late. And Zoey say, I'm sorry too, but we're not friends anymore. You're just the girl I live with. And she walked past her and slammed that door, and Anna jumped like, damn. And I was like, well, shit, bitch, this is the consequence to your goddamn actions. Like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? So, I'm Team Zoey with this. On Twitter, it was split side to side. Let's talk. It's a whole bunch of dialogue and conversations for us to have down below in the comment section. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this. Grownish is such a good show. I love the questions that they pose and the topics that they pose on this show. I'm very happy to be reviewing it. Thank you guys for watching this review. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Remember, I have a slew of reviews coming, you guys. We're doing Grownish. We're doing Real Housewives of Potomac. We're doing Southern Charm New Orleans, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Claws, Black and Crew Chicago, Big Little Lies, and Pose. And then week after that, we'll have Basketball Wives. So I have a ton of reviews coming for you guys this summer. It's about to be lit over here on the Coloring Pink channel, making up for my lack of absence during the winter months because I was working on my book. Thank you guys for riding with me. Thank you all for watching this video. I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.